sports coverage of the NFL. We're in the fourth quarter now as we rejoin the action. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. On the return, here's Agnew. Dances by him. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. On first down, this is McCaffrey. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Now Lawrence. It's caught, Lockett. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 70th catch for him on the year. Like so many others, this goes for a first down.
Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch your team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
On second down and 4. Lawrence. Slant around. He's got Dobbs. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Lawrence will throw. Completes it again to Dobbs. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. McCaffrey. Going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Here's Lawrence to throw. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Tyler Lockett, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Falcons are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point run for him was over a while ago as he just from a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Here's Sacramento's offense once more. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. He'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Third down, he'll drop to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Trey Hendrickson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Let's go ahead and put check marks by it all, partner. No points. Down by 4 touchdowns. Haven't had anything going today on offense. Why not add a late sack to the mix? Obviously a day to forget for all involved. Let's give plenty of credit to this defensive effort. They've been excellent from start to finish.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. McCaffrey running up the middle, down to about the 45. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
110 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as
the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll get to see the Eagles' rocket-arm quarterback. You can't ask for much more than his last game, a 5-touchdown effort. It's the Eagles and the Cowboys, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 23.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, our Thanksgiving coverage continues with a good one here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gordon, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
It's a tradition that began in 1966, and off we go on a Thanksgiving afternoon in Dallas.
Taken in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
He threw for nearly 350 yards. His team won. And one word just kept coming to mind as I watched him during the game. Surgical. Absolutely surgical. That's why he won NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, very precise. The throws maybe as accurate as he's been in some time.
Yeah, I think he feels pretty locked in here. And I think he feels like he can get it done again in this one, too.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
This defense for the Cowboys, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Well, Charles, this Thanksgiving tradition, so great. I mean, going back essentially through the full century of the NFL, I know you probably have a lot of fond memories of Thanksgiving Day football yourself.
I certainly do, and I don't have the turkey bowl tradition. You know, the families that go out and play and they come in and sit down to their feast and watch football. I remember reading about, the Lions jumping on the Packers on Thanksgiving Day. The only loss the Packers had in 1962. They sacked Bart Starr over 10 times in that game. And I remember Dave Williams from the Bears returning the overtime kickoff for a touchdown to win a game on Thanksgiving Day. I remember so many different things happening. But how much fun is it each and every year to know that you got football on Thanksgiving Day?
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Langford, and he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. We can't see that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on it before he got the quarterback on the ground.
And the next-gen stat's going to show just how much time he had to make a decision, and it's not much. 3 seconds, the final clocking. So out come the Cowboys under head coach Mike McCarthy. Here we go. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love it when they're 6s.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And Chubb will try the middle here. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
And that's when you're early on. It took a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. Now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle it, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
To throw on 3rd down, Langford. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
On 1st down, it's Shepard. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Operating from the gun, Langford. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Langford. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And, Charles, what a battle this is within the division, because these guys, they've got the lead, but not by much. On the other side of the field, they're knocking on the door and trying to equal them in the wins category.
And I love that second part that you talked about, equaling them in the wins category, because if somehow you get down to the end of the year and they're tied in record, head-to-head's always the first tiebreaker. So the winner of this game, they'll have a big advantage.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. Remember, the Cowboys shaken up. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
On 1st and 10, Langford. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the save. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. And the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Langford under pressure. They got him again. Deion Jones, he's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Operating from the gun, Langford. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
The Cowboys about set to take over on offense.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Well, I have to say, in that situation, they're lined up for a running play. It's only 3rd and 2. Some element of the pass, but that was really well blocked.
Probably call those gravy plays, right, if you're the offensive coordinator?
No doubt about it. All you're trying to do is get the 2 yards necessary for a first down. Then you look up, you've got a whole lot more than that.
Yeah, they did. They got a lot more than that, indeed. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. That is caught by Lamb. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19. 27 yards there, a first down.
Here we go. 6, 7.
Throwing on first down is Lance. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have moved out in front. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this. So they're calling a touchdown. Originally, this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Point after, break down the middle, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays, and it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points seeded.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Tariq Woolen picks it.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking. So you don't slip and fall when it happens in a game.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll run with Chubb. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up the 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Lance now on 3rd and goal. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Gabriel Davis in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment and to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, not much time, we'll see how they play this. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter.
Ready up. Ready. Set.
The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb. Uses the stiff arm, and he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. I think you'd have to say Nick Chubb, pound for pound, one of the most powerful runners in the NFL. He proved it there. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 99 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Play action, now it's Lance. Now swing pass for Dillon. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now on 4th down, Mike McCarthy will turn to his field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. And they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Shepard, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Shepard. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And a second field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Let's just call that play exactly what it is.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes?
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right? Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They caught the ball free in the backfield.
No gain on the screen there at second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're at zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. Third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Right? This is the third quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And that is incomplete. The pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. And the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They were winners last week defeating the Raiders, and right now they're in the driver's seat here as they start off 1st and 10.